It's been 2 days since Neely's death. Vanessa and her brother were able to remove Neely's body without involving police. Crowley had slipped a tracker on the man of the hotel and tracked him down at a cemetery not too far from the hotel. When Ellen entered the dream state, she was able to read Ezra's thoughts. She informed Crowley that the man that led him to the room was really a warlock who had instructions on giving LeBlanc the ring in the event of Neely's death. It was only a matter of time before LeBlanc would realize Neely is dead. This was their last shot to grab the ring. Crowley and the Slayer are found walking through a cemetery at night. She's trying to convince him to have Ellen magically brand him with a sigil to avoid being possessed by the entity. But Crowley refuses. Seriously, Crowley, just let Ellen magically protect you from Monty, Nicki says. I'll be fine. I don't need magic to protect me. Wait a minute. Monty? Crowley says. Yeah, monitoring spirit, Monty. We can't keep calling it the entity, Nicki says. Crowley looks at her with a half smile. Vanessa's right. You are stubborn. And if that thing possesses you, I won't know what to do, Crowley. Nicki says. I know you're scared, but I'll be fine. Crowley says. But how do you know, Crowley? Nicki says. Ellen gave Vanessa a spell that should depossess me if that happens, Crowley says. Crowley, Nicki says. Stay focused, Crowley says. Are you sure that guy with the ring is here? Because I can think of a better place he could be right now, Nicki says, trying to match Crowley's pace. I told you, Calvin's guy has been following him for the last 2 days. He hasn't been to LeBlanc's place since, Crowley says. Right. And we gotta grab the ring before he gives it to LeBlanc, right? Nicki says. Exactly, Crowley says. Well, I hope it was worth it, Crowley. It almost got you killed. Vanessa said you got worked up about the ring and you let your guard down, Nicki says, casually. Well, if I wasn't thinking straight, I wouldn't have thought to put a tracker on his car when we left, Crowley says. Suddenly there's a noise. Quiet, Crowley says. What's this? A late night stroll? Boy, did you two pick the wrong spot for a father-daughter outing. I was thinking the same thing, Crowley says. I'm a vampire hunter, and she's the Slayer, Crowley says. Crowley pulls out his machete and is poised to fight, as is the Slayer. Ooh, the Slayer. Is this what everyone's been going on about? She's a tiny thing. It almost doesn't seem fair. Well, save some for me, baby. Because when I'm done with him, I'm gonna need a snack. The vampire man lunges at Crowley, but he dodges, and the vampire man falls at Nicki's feet. Within seconds, the vampire woman is at Crowley's side, and they become entangled in a struggle. The vampire man stumbles to his feet, but Nicki grabs him and pulls out her stake, but Crowley stops her. No, wait, we still need the ring, he says, still struggling with the vampire woman. I knew it was too easy, Nicki says, delivering a powerful kick which sends the man back down to the ground. A ring like that? Don't you think one of us would be wearing it, you idiots? The woman says, delivering a powerful blow to Crowley's abdomen. Crowley falls, and the Slayer instinctively throws her stake at the woman, and it lunges into her chest, and she disintegrates into dust. I know you're working for him. The warlock with the ring. Where is he? Crowley barks. The man grunts in pain as Nicki squeezes him. Surely his whereabouts isn't worth your life, Just tell me where he is, Crowley says. What is this? You guys jewel thieves? You mean that fancy ring he's been wearing? That's what you guys are about? Either way, you guys don't stand a chance. Not even her. Not against that guy. Not only is he crazy, but he's powerful, the vampire man says. Crowley positions his machete at the man's leg. One more time. Where is he? Crowley barks. What are you gonna do with that? Can't kill me with that, the vampire man says. With force, Crowley comes down hard on the man's leg with the machete, and it severs. Where is he? Crowley barks. He's at the Berkeley Hotel, the vampire man says. Good job. Nicki, stand back. Crowley positions his machete to decapitate the man. Let's go, Crowley says. Whoa. So I guess we're going to the Berkeley, Nicki says. Indeed, Crowley says. Let's go. The sooner we get the ring, the sooner we can deal with Monty, Crowley says. Nicki smiles, and they both leave.